Let me sort of give you an idea. 5 years ago, I left journalism. I was a financial columnist for the Daily Business Review. I was writing about banking. Prior to that, I spent about 9 years working as a journalist in South Florida, working for a variety of different publications. Started off in Miami Today, went to South Florida Business Journal, worked at a variety of different things. What I am today is effectively...
Slow down.
What I am today is effectively a journalist who's sort of playing in the real estate market in the area that we sort of tried to carve out is residential shadow inventory. Nobody really knows what's going on, how to get your hands on it. So we use a lot of journalistic principles to try to go ahead and figure out what's going on. And we're relying on public records first and foremost. I love that timestamp. It's always a great way to sort of defend myself against somebody who's complaining about what we have to say. Big picture, let's sort of Google Earth and then zoom in, if you will. Big picture, there's been about 265,000 foreclosure filings, roughly Tri-County area. And everything I'm going to talk about is going to be Tri-County. It'll be Dade, Broward, Palm Beach County, of which the 265,000, only 121,000 properties have come back to the lenders based on CTIs that are filed in various counties. And of the 121,000 properties that have come back, believe it or not, only 47,000 have sold. So what that means is there's roughly about 74,000 bank-owned properties that are now being held back. And because they're being held back, what the banks are trying to do is they're trying to drive up pricing. If you look at what's available today on the multiple listing services, most of these lenders have to list their property with a realtor, make sure there's a third party involved. What you'll find is on the MLS today, multiple listing service, Tri-County wide, you have about 62,000 properties currently actively available. Right after Lehman Brothers failed back in 2008, there were about 108,000. So we've seen a dramatic decrease in overall inventory. Now when we get to where we are today, Tri-County wide, 62,000 properties, you're going to find that only 5% are bank owned. So the banks are whether it's purposely or intentionally or because of other issues, they're holding back the REO. And what the reason they're holding back the REO, from what I've been told by lenders, is it's roughly taking them about 18 months now, and it's costing about $100,000 out of pocket in order to repossess one of these properties. If they go and they short sale a property, theoretically it's going to take 4 to 6 months if it's priced correctly. And what we're finding based on closed sales, roughly a bank will achieve about $63,000 more per property going the short sale route rather than a bank-owned route. A bank-owned route in 2010 traded about $111,000 per door.